Hello, my friends. I'm going to be talking quietly this time because I'm hoping that you might be using this to help you get to sleep. So, my normal, loud way of being might be counter to your slumber. So, I'm going to be talking quietly. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and my brain is going a million miles a minute. Instead of tossing and turning in bed, I developed this technique to help me ease into slumber. This technique works for me every time, and I often fall asleep before I get to the end. I hope you do too, unless you don't want to. So this is going to be a guided meditation to help you drift off to sleep, as well as a how-to guide so that you can use this on your own and not need the guiding to get to sleep. This meditation will get your energy field, your mind, and your body switched over to sleep mode. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jillian, an energy intuitive, and I use energy in all aspects of my life, including sleep. And I'm here to bring a little magic to your life and to your sleep. We all know how important sleep is and how horrible we feel when we don't have a good night's sleep. For me, I like to see health as a pyramid, and the very bottom layer is sleep. Above that is food, exercise, and so on, but without the foundation of a good night's sleep, it all falls apart. I even checked in with my guides this year what to start working on to change my health, and they told me sleep was the most important thing. Sleep is critical to lead a healthy, fulfilling life and for you to be your best self. So I'm glad that you're here, learning how you can fall asleep quickly so that you can shine in the rest of your life. Before we get started on the meditation, I want to share with you a few things that I do that help me go to sleep quite quickly. I actually fall asleep within 10 minutes of getting to bed. I usually use this technique when I wake up in the middle of the night. So what I do to help me fall asleep quickly: first, I start turning down my lights with the sun so that my body gets used to gradually the darkness, so that when it comes to be nighttime, my body knows it's time to sleep. That means I don't turn on any overhead lights and switch to dim lighting, usually after 6 p.m. at night. And finally, it's so important to get light in the beginning of the day. It really helps set your circadian rhythm and your melatonin, so that when you get light at the very beginning of the day, first thing in the morning, I like to go out for a walk prior to 10 a.m. to get some good light. Then that way my body is on sync with the world's clock, and it knows to go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start falling asleep. First, I want you to ask your guides, or God if you are oriented that way, or your higher self, or even your subconscious, to help you get to sleep. We often think we have to do everything on our own in our lives, and it's not true. There are beings out there that want to help you, but they can't jump in unless you ask for help. So take a moment right now and ask for help in falling asleep. This is also a good time to ask your higher self for something that you would like to have in your dreams tonight. Perhaps there's something that you would like to know about or understand more, or would just like to experience, like love, or a feeling of peace, or to understand a particular problem you're dealing with. Why don't you take a minute right now and ask for what dreams you would like to have visited upon you. Okay, first we want to make sure that we switch from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system. parasympathetic nervous system. You can remember P for peace. The parasympathetic nervous system is the half of your nervous system that calms you down, calms your heart rate down, and allows you to feel more peaceful. So how you can do that is the physiological side. To do that, you will take 2 breaths in and 1 long breath out. And we're going to do that 3 times. I'll do it, and then you can do it with me. So the first one will be something like this. So 2 short breaths in and 1 long exhale. So breathe in a little bit more. Now exhale. Breathe in a little bit more, and exhale. Okay, one more time. Breathe in a little bit more, and exhale. Wonderful. Already you should feel more of a sense of calming. This is great to use any time of the day that you're feeling a little stressed. Okay, now let's get into energy work. Imagine a grounding cord going all the way from your hips, all the way down to the center of the earth. You can visualize it. If you're not good with visualizing, you can intend it. It's okay. You could also feel it if maybe you aren't more of a visual person. What is the sensation of a grounding cord going from your hips all the way down to the center of the earth? This could be roots that are climbing through the center of the earth, going all the way down to the core. It could be a light that shines from your body and shines down to the core of the earth. It could be a waterfall falling from your hips, sprinkling and dancing upon the core of the earth. Whatever works for you, imagine that sense of you being connected to the earth. Now imagine that you're in a big orb, like a big eggshell. That's your energy field. Now imagine in your energy field are all your stresses and your worries, your pain and your unhappiness, and the things that bother you from day to day. Go ahead and imagine those just dropping out of your energy field and sliding down your grounding cord to be transformed in the center of the earth. Again, you can visualize it or just intend it, that all of these things keeping you awake fall out of your energy field and go down to the center of the earth. Good. Now imagine there's a bright light above you and it's filled with sleep energy. Imagine, what color does sleep look like to you? To me, it's a deep blue color. So imagine it filling up your energy aura or egg or orb with all that beautiful, delicious sleep energy, and filling in all those nooks and crannies that we just emptied out. Lovely. Now we want to shift your aura into a sleep vibration. So first, I want you to imagine that circle around you, that energy shell, that orb. I want you to imagine it filled with red energy. This is energizing, so don't stay in here too long. It is something you could use during the day if you want some more energy. This is a way for us to match our energy where it's at and then begin to bring it down. So we'll transition that red into orange. Imagine you are surrounded by orange light. Usually when I'm waking up in the middle of the night, that is what resonates, that I am in alignment alignment with is that orange energy that's keeping me awake. Now we're going to transition it into yellow. Imagine you surrounded by yellow light. It can be like light, or maybe it is even like water. Whatever works for you, you can imagine it. Make this your own. All right, let's not stay in yellow too much. It's also energizing. We're now going to transition into green. So for me, I often see this first as a lime green, and then it deepens and darkens into a forest green, a nice, deep, rich forest green. Good. Yes. Wonderful. Now we're going to go ahead and transition that into a blue. And then just make that blue darker and darker and darker. Nice deep blue. So much so, then move into an indigo, almost a purplish blue. But we're going to stop there. We won't go to purple, as purple has a red tone in it and will be more energizing. So hang out in that rich, deep indigo blue color. Let that permeate your aura. Let that permeate your body. Let that permeate your mind. Feel free to send it down the grounding cord as well. Now we're going to start working with the elements. I want you to imagine fire filling up your energy space and burning away any remaining ideas or thoughts or things that are keeping you awake. They just burn up and the ashes fall down your grounding cord. Let it cleanse your space so that you're free to fall asleep. Now we're going to work with earth. Imagine or intend that you are deep down into a little burrow in the middle of the earth. It's warm, it's snug, it's safe, it's cozy and secure. You have all the space that you need, but you also have all of the support and protection from the earth that you need. You are safe. You're a safe, slumbering little acorn in the middle of the earth. Let Mother Earth hold you as you fall asleep, knowing you're in good hands. Now we will begin working with water. I want you to imagine that you are lying on a beach and there are waves that are coming in. Imagine those waves in tempo with your breathing. So the first wave comes in and touches the bottom of your feet, and then it pulls back and pulls out anything that is keeping you from sleeping. Another wave rushes in and it comes up to your ankles, and it pulls out any tension, any stress. Another wave comes in and it comes up to your calves, and it pulls out any stress and any tension. Another wave comes in to your knees and pulls away any stress and any tension. And bring in another wave that comes up to your thighs, pulls away any stress and any tension, and leaves you feeling relaxed and peaceful. Another wave comes in and it comes up to your hips, and as it pulls out, it pulls away any stress, any tension, anything that you're holding on to, allows you to release that and pulls it from your body. Another wave comes in up to your waist, and you feel so safe, so loved by this water as it pulls away anything that is not serving you. Another wave rushes in to your chest, lovingly pulls away anything that is not helping you feel peaceful and rested. Another wave comes into your shoulders, pulls away all of the tension, all of the stress, all the things that you're holding on to. It allows you to be free. Now breathe in another wave. as it releases, it pulls away all the tension from your neck and your jaw, pulls it out to the sea. Another wave comes into the top of your head and then washes through your whole body and cleanses it of anything that is not serving you. You can release it all. You are ready to let go of these things and become a new person when you awake. One more wave comes in, covering you, and you float in the water, so peaceful, so held, and so loved. Just let yourself float in the water, floating away into sleep. Now we will work with air and transform your body. Your toes are going to turn into clouds. Now your feet are turning into clouds. Feel how light they are. They're just clouds, just hazy clouds. Your ankles turn into clouds. That comes up to your calves. Your calves are now clouds. Your shins, your knees, your thighs, all of them are cloudy. It's cloudy, the air breezes in and out of them. You are immaterial. Now imagine that up to your hips turn into clouds. Nice. If there's anything left that you're still holding on to, imagine that there's just rain that just comes out of the clouds down to nourish the earth as you release that. Now your belly is a beautiful cloud, and your back. Imagine your whole back is a beautiful cloud. It comes into your chest. Your whole torso turns into a large cloud. Light and fluffy and happy. A happy cloud. Your arms are clouds, reaching out to the sky, just full of light and happiness. Your neck and your jaw and your chin all turn to clouds, happy little clouds. Now your whole head is a cloud. Ah, yes. Let all those thoughts rain out of your body, all the way up to the top of your head. You are now one big cloud. One big, beautiful cloud. Just floating in the breeze, floating wherever you want to go. You can float all the way up into the cosmos if you like, and float away into dreamland, into slumberland. I hope you have beautiful dreams tonight that show what a beautiful, bright being you are, and how you too can bring beautiful light into the world. At this point, I hope that you are asleep. If you are not, it might be time to get up and walk around, go to the bathroom, read a book, get some water. It's important for your body to get a chance to reset. Don't just lie there. It's important to move around. And then you can come back and listen to this video again. Go through it yourself. Make this your own. If there are pieces that work for you, keep them. If there are pieces that don't and you don't like them, don't do them. Make your own version of this sleep transition using your energy field to transition into the glorious cosmic slumberland. And I hope when you awake, you have a way to bring more magic into your life. Blessings.